Hello twin flames, and welcome to this video about the white stag. So we're going to be talking about the white stag today, and I'm going to use this book to actually kind of prompt me because someone sent me this over Christmas time and it's so powerful. You know, I haven't actually read the book, I have just skipped through it. This is a book called The White Stag, and it's a novel by Barbieri, or Barbieri there, I'll just pop it close there. But it's not about the book, it's about the message. And, you know, the white stag right now is the sign of your mission together on your twin flame journey. The stag is a sign of the masculine's transformation and a sign for the promise of union. But now the white stag is a great sign about your mission together. And you know that you have one, and you may be wondering what that is or when it's going to come. And you have to trust in divine timing, trust in your mission, that all will be revealed at the right time. But I absolutely love this book. And the reason why I'm bringing this in is because it's in 3 parts. And I've just done a little skip through and I thought, wow, I've got angel bumps. I know the angels are guiding me to talk about this because we've got 3 parts to this book. And that's really like the journey of the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and the divine union, the divine journey to union and what it all means. So we're going to talk about it today. So thank you for being here, and if you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, join our family because we're here for you every day. So we're going to go to the first part, and the first part is called Part 1, the captive. Okay, so sometimes the divine masculine feels like a captive in their situation. You know, they feel like they are stuck there, they can't get out of it, and you know, they just don't know how to release themselves from their karmic binds or what society says or what they think they must do. And that's why right now I'm in the middle of recording a Divine Masculine series about their journey to union and what it all means. So we've got Part 1, the captive. And the chapter 1 is called Masquerade. So the masculines wear a mask in this connection. And it's a masquerade. That means it's like, you know, like a masquerade ball. You see people at a masquerade ball hiding behind a mask, not showing their true self, you know, kind of dancing through their life. And this is what the masculines do. It's like they dance through their life wearing a mask. And the mask hides their true self. And the divine feminine opens them up to their true self. They have to look in the mirror at last and heal their core wounds and go through things to heal them and guide them where they're meant to be. Because the masculines can't wear a mask any longer. You know, they've got to face up to their true self, to face their true north, to find their way, because they've been brought here to this earth plane, to this school of life for a reason, because they have a mission, and that mission includes you. So they deal with the masquerade. It's so powerful. So they have to take the mask off along the way. And along the way, there are predators. So chapter 2 is predators. And I haven't read this book. I have no idea what it's about. I am going to read it eventually. But it's not about the book and the contents of the book. It's about the message. Okay, the white stag, the message. And there's a new series starting on Netflix. I think it's called Shadow and Bone or something like that. But again, it's not the series, it's the message. And it's the trailer for that really grabbed my attention. And I shared that on the channel over the Christmas period because that was this white stag transforming, and this male voice, which is very masculine, saying, you and I are going to change the world. So that's the message coming through from your twin. You know, your masculine is saying, we have a mission together. We are going to change the world. And that's why you've been brought here. And that's why between 2020 and 2024, twin flames all over the globe are coming into union, because you have a mission together to heal and help the world. So along the way, predators will come. And you could see predators as karmic situations, karmic people trying to get in the way of the connection. It could be people trying to knock you off your path, your mission, saying to you it isn't real, move on. People trying to tempt the masculines into other things. So along the way, when the masculines are wearing this mask, the predators will come and try and get in the way of the connection. The next chapter then, let me find it, chapter 3. Remember, 2 is about working together. So trusting that everything happens for a reason. There is a reason behind all things. So I'm trying to find chapter 3. Here we go. 3, a heart freshly broken. So what happens along the way? You get your heart broken. Why? Because you go into separation. And it's a heart that feels freshly broken. So it's unlike anything you've ever experienced before. It's fresh. So even though you may have been hurt in the past with other lovers or other situations, nothing gets to you the way your twin flame gets to you. So it's a heart that's freshly broken. And sometimes our heart gets broken, or a wound will appear within us, so the light can go in and healing can occur, so that we can mend and move towards a new beginning. So number 4 is a beginning. So it's not the end. When you go into separation from your twin and you feel like it's the end, it's just the beginning. It's where things get reborn, born again. It's a new start, a new beginning, a new chance, an opportunity for something magical and new. And I love this because, you've got number 1, masquerade. So that's where it all starts. When the masculines wear the mask and then the predator comes in. So the predator could even be you. They could see you as a predator because they think, wow, who is this person? So as much as they love you and are attracted to you, they're also fearful too because of the way they feel. It's too intense. So they see you as a predator because you're moving them out of their comfort zone, leading them to a new beginning, and that breaks their heart. So, when the masculine goes into separation with the feminine, it breaks their heart too. And the feminine sometimes doesn't realize that because the feminine is thinking of her own pain or their own pain, whereas the masculine's hurt too. And that's why I'm doing this separation series, about the masculine journey. And I've done a reading as well, a whole series for the feminine called The Separation Heals. And it's how it all heals and gets put back together. So a heart that is freshly broken leads to a new beginning. And the number 4 is about angels being around you. And the number 3, a heart freshly broken. It's very much connected with the 3 of Swords, which means heartbreak and separation in the tarot. And the number 3 that means have faith and trust in the Trinity, the divine feminine, the masculine, and the connection with the divine. So it's so beautiful. And this beginning is coming from heaven. It's a fresh start. It's an opportunity to grow, to begin again, to find the way. And number 5, which is the change. Number 5 means significant change. Let me find it here. And remember, this reading is totally off the cuff. It's something they're just guiding me to do right now. So that's why, it's may not be flowing as well as it could be flowing, but the journey doesn't. The journey doesn't flow, does it? It has ups and downs, highs and lows, and you have to find your way. You find your way to the end of the book. You have to work through the chapters. You can't just skip to the end and work out what happens or find out what happens. You have to go through the chapters. And number 5 is hunting. So the divine feminine will hunt Francis. The divine feminine will hunt the masculine down and try and sort it out, whereas the masculine runs. So this is what happens in separation, when we are trying to hunt the connection or we're hunting the masculine. But really the masculine is hunting for this vision, answers, seeking things. So the number 5, the change is when the hunt begins or when things start, because you're hunting for them, but you're also seeking the answers, and so are they. So you're both hunting for answers during separation. And number 6 is hard truth. So you have to face your own self. The divine masculine faces hard truths in this connection. Things about themselves that they know they need to change and they need to shift. So they face hard truths. So that's really like the dark night of the soul. And the feminine goes through hard truths too, because you work through fear, you work through doubt and pain. And just look down, and the word shuddering is there, shuddering. So sometimes these hard truths make you shudder. They cause this feeling within you where you feel like you're being kind of shaken around. So things can get shaky on the journey while you face these hard truths and find your way. So powerful. Number 6 is connected with the ego and connected with the material world. So the number 6 hard truths are connected with the 3D world. So the masculines realize along the way that they need to make changes, okay? So I'm trying to find number 7 here. And 7 is connected with manifestation, okay, and the things that we create in our world. So we've got 7 birth. Now, that's really powerful because the birth of new things. So what happens is you go into separation and you go through all these things that kind of make you seek the answers, hunting things down, learning you have to let go, and facing hard truths. And then there's a birth. So there's a new beginning. The 7 is about birthing your dreams, manifesting your dreams. So the birth comes in. So it's like the masculine goes through an ego death and they are reborn. So you get reborn on this journey, and that's what the birth is signifying. And then we've got number 8, which is reproachment. Okay, and what I feel with this is it's about really coming back together. Number 8 signifies, manifestation, whereas the abundance flows in and the eternal connection. Number 8 up like to the side is the infinity sign. So what I feel when I'm connecting with the word reproachment, whatever it means, because I'm reading this intuitively, this is about the infinite love, the eternity of the connection, eternal love that brings you back together, the rapport between you, and then you approach each other. So it's about reconnection, and that's what I'm feeling with this. So number 9, let's carry on. Oh, wow, and I've just noticed that the telepathic link, okay? So these are just words that are just popping out when I'm turning the pages. It says, even the telepathic link couldn't calm the horse's frantic nerves, okay? Even the telepathic link. So this is saying to you, sometimes even the telepathic link, the bond that you share when you're in separation or when you're connected on the 5D, doesn't calm your nerves, because you need that 3D validation and you have to work through that. And it says here, he doesn't like you, Elvira said with a toss of her black hair. I wonder why, I said dryly. So this is about the doubt and the fear creeping in. That's what I'm tapping in. So this is about dealing with fears and doubts and struggles all along the way. And that's when you face your monsters. Okay, because chapter 10 is monsters. So that's the monsters, the ego, the fear, the self, all the worry and the doubt that comes in. So the monsters are connected with the ego. Why doesn't he like me? Why doesn't he love me? Why doesn't he want me? What have I done wrong? And you go through all this pain, and that's the struggle. So you're being reborn all along the way. It's so powerful. And 10 is the number of power, okay? The number of power, the number of connection, the number that moves you to the number 11, which is the number of awakening. So let me try and find the number 11. Number 11 is to feel, wow. And 11 is connected with the universe and tapping in with that energy to feel. So all of this happens so that you feel, so that you trust the way you feel, which is always real. And the masculines learn to feel. They're wearing a mask at the beginning. Mainly not at the beginning, because at the beginning they're their true self, they meet you and it's all love and light and beautiful. And then they put the mask on. But they have to learn to take off that mask, to melt that away by feeling everything. So they learn to feel. And you learn to trust in the way you feel. So powerful. And 11 is about awakening. And it's about compassion and empathy and understanding. And number 12 is dragon killers. So I feel this is about kind of removing obstacles, power, victory. That's what I'm tapping in with the number 12, because the number 12 is the number of stability. So it's about sorting things out, getting things done, moving things forward. And then the number 13 is the dearest wish. So make the wish, your dreams coming true. And the number 1 is a new beginning, and the number 3 is our faith. So I feel this dearest wish is to have faith in your dreams, that you learn all along the way to have faith in your dreams. And it says needless and wantless for number 14, needless and wantless. So trusting the angels to bring in what you need and what you want. But it's not always about what you want, it's about what you need. So you have to let go of this need for things and this want for things and trust in the love. So you learn to let go, to surrender, to give it to heaven. to trust that everything is taken care of in your life because you are safe and you have this powerful telepathic link between you that keeps you moving forward. And we've got number 15 is called Lydian's Gambit. And I feel that's about moving home. It says here, the silence was deafening. The silence was deafening. So sometimes, the silence is deafening to you when you're in separation. But this is a coming home. So when I'm connecting with this, it's like a coming home, finding your way. That your masculine will always seek you out, will always return to you at the exact right time because it's truly meant to be. And we've got number 16, Mother of Wolves. Mother of Wolves. So I'm connecting there with the Empress energy. The mother energy, the connection with the divine feminine. The Mother of Wolves, higher consciousness. Tapping in with the divine, knowing yourself. And the divine feminine is the divine mother, the nurturer, the person who looks out for everyone else. So this is also a great sign about the divine feminine collective. It's so powerful. And then we move on to part 3. Okay, so I've obviously done part 2. Okay, wow. So let's go back to this then. So I've obviously there's something else here. So let me just move back. Yeah, so when we've got number 9 here, okay, you've got panic. Let me just move through this. So we've got panic. So the second part, okay, and I've obviously gone past this, we've got the huntress, okay, because it all rolls into one. So the first like half of this journey is called the captive. And then you've got the huntress. So this is like the feminine's journey. So the feminine goes through panic. You've got number 9, which signifies the spiritual aspect of this journey. Okay, how you wake up, because 9 is about moving you towards this fresh start, towards your spiritual mission. So you go through panic along the way. And he says, the dream from last night still haunted me. So this is the hauntiness of the connection, that you can never get away from it. That divine pull, that need to be together. So you go through the panic along the way. And then you face your monsters. So this is what the divine feminine and the masculine go through. But as the divine huntress, the feminine panics. You go into panic when you go into separation, when things aren't going your way, and you face your monsters. You face all the pain and the struggle of the connection. And then remember the number 11, wherever it may be. Let's find it again, okay? Because I want to make sure I show it the right way. The number 11, maybe I should have got these chapters ready, okay, is to feel. So when you go through all the monsters and all the pain and all the struggle, it allows you to feel. The panic allows you to feel, to trust in the love. That's what I'm really feeling here. And then the 12 is the dragon killer, which is about taking your power back, taking control, realizing that obstacles are put in your way to grow you, to lead you towards your dearest wish, to bring in exactly what you desire, to find your way, and to realize that you have to let go of what you think you need and what you think you want, and trust the universe to bring it all to you at the exact right time. And that's when you come home. That's when you realize that the silence happens for a reason, because you learn and grow. And you become the mother of wolves, which is this powerful empress, this strong intuitive, this, powerful psychic, remembering your truth. And part 3, the stag, is the journey. Number 17, which again means you're on the right path, is growth. So you grow. It's all to grow you so that you can be in your mission. Because if you don't learn the lessons and your masculine don't learn the lessons, how can you help the world to heal? You have to learn first. And when you're in union, when you're on your mission, you're still growing. You're still evolving, you're still finding your way, but you realise what it's all about. And we've got the number 18, burnt lands. And this is about burning the past, letting go, releasing. So on this journey, when you're on your mission, you're finding yourselves together and you're helping the world. It's for your growth. Everything you go through is for your soul growth. And you leave the past behind, the burnt lands. So I feel that's about you letting go of the past. Releasing the past, because sometimes we burn things to heal it. So you may burn like your emotions or your feelings, like with letters or, writing, things that you write down. But I feel that's letting the past go. And then we've got salt of the earth, 19. So you realize that you are grounded and strong and you are the salt of the earth. That's the fruit of the Spirit. So that's kindness, empathy, love, patience, compassion, understanding, and releasing all of that fear. So when you're on your mission, you release all the fear, you're in the now, you're in faith and hope and love, and you are the iron fire, which means you are strong and powerful and you can cope with anything. And I love this because this is number 20, very much connected with 2020, the iron fire. Think about all the fire and all the things that happened in 2020, because 2020 was a year of awakening, a year of realization and finding the truth. And then we've got 21, the witching hour. So that's when things happen. And 21 means it's happening. And 2021 is happening now, the witching hour, finding a way. And it says here, there's a moment in every archer's life when they realize their chosen weapon has a fatal flaw. So this is about realizing that we all have flaws. We all have flaws and we have to let go of our weapons and focus on love, because love is the answer to all things. And look at this, 22 is the white stag. And I really feel that 2022 is when you're going to be in your mission. I really feel that. I feel 2021 is the year of union, or reunion, thank you, union for some. But 2022 is when you're going to be in mission together with the white stag. And it says here, when I open my eyes, when I open my eyes. So this is what the masculines are working towards. And that's that. I mean, what a powerful book. Okay, so this is how you can be shown signs in anything. You know, if you receive a sign, someone sent me this book anonymously over Christmas time for a reason. And when I picked it up, I thought, wow, what's this about? And just looking at the chapters is a big sign of what's to come, especially with 22 being that powerful, you know, last chapter. So maybe 2022 is going to be the year when you're in mission with your twin. So you have to trust the journey to unfold in divine time. You have to let things be. So even if you two come into union this year, then you may not be working on your mission properly until 2022. But you know, and release any fear. You know, they just gave me fear when I was connecting with that. So let go of the when, the how, the if. And look what we're on, 22:33. So this is about having faith. Have faith as things move forward, because you're in this for the long haul. You're in this forever because you're eternal beings. So you have to trust in the love. It's a fleeting moment what we experience on the earth plane. And that's why we get frustrated and we get annoyed, because we want it now. But the universe teaches us, and we learn through our twin flame who teaches us to let go of control and to trust in the love, because love is more important than anything, because love conquers fear and love is the answer to all of the questions that you are asking. So trust in your love. You have a mission together and you're working towards that right now. Have a great day, sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.